What's up, Big Rob?
What's going on, Constance Carter? Nobody works harder. What's
Then
good?
Constance Oh my God, I'm over here in Cali, and it's raining. It's raining hard tonight. What about you? What's going on in DC?
It's funny that you say that because it's actually been raining all day in the DMV for sure.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Which kind of
Yeah.
sucks because I'm getting some repairs done to my pool, and it's raining. Which kind of
Okay.
sucks because I got my car detailed today, and it's raining. So that kind of ruined some plans that I had
That
today.
defeats the
But
purpose, right?
huh?
I said that defeats the purpose, right?
Absolutely. So yeah, it's raining and it's still light out here. You know, we over here. I know it's good and dark because what's about 9 o'clock over there?
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 9 o'clock over there. So I know it's good and dark over there. But hey, y'all, we are so happy to be here on Thursday. It's been a couple days since we talked last, Robert, and we always have a good time every time we come live every Tuesday and every Thursday, talking about Black love and relationship goals. Last time we talked about three things. What was like three things that all women should know about men? Is that what it was? Was that the last topic that we had?
I believe that was the last topic we had.
And you got crucified, Robert.
You know, I stay getting crucified, but it's all good. I do it for the brothers.
Okay, right on. So before we get started in our topic tonight, we want to know, we see people getting in, we see people coming in, but we want to know where you're from. I'm all the way in California. This brother right here is in DC. But where are you guys listening from? I know we have people all over the world, Robert. We got folks in we got people that watch from Africa. We got people that watch from France, England, Australia, East Coast, West Coast. So let us know where you are. Oh, see, Hannah, London. That's what I'm talking about. What's up? Big up to Hannah out in London. Yes. So everybody else, where are you watching from? Because we want to know. And also, we want to make sure that you know that this is a dialogue and not a monologue. So we want you to talk back to us and talk black to us. All right. That's what. Oh, look at. Okay. Shout out to Eva. Be single. Don't give no man no pass. 99 is also in London. Associate Minister, what's up? Our favorite Associate Minister in Memphis, Tennessee. Halcyen's in Georgia. What's up, Halcyen? Little Nana's in West Palm Beach. What's up, General Laventure? Another person from London. Yes. Katie Goodman is from Atlanta. Monica, she's from New Haven, Connecticut. What's up, Monica? What's up, Monty? Chocolate and Lisa is in Chicago. Damn. What's up, Kendra Nichols in Florida? Grandma Codes is in Mississippi.
Grandma Codes.
Grandma Code. Grandma.
And just like you is from Oaktown.
Yes. Who's that?
Turtle Force is from Louisiana.
Okay. What's up, Turtle Force? We see you out there, Marquita, in the CA. Yes. Eva, San Antonio. What's happening? So you want to jump into it, Rob? So, it's always interesting to talk about relationships and infidelity. That seems to be a hot topic all the time. They say that 60% of divorces happen, and majority of those divorces happen because of infidelity. There's always infidelity, not always, but infidelity seems to run rampant, and it just all depends on I guess the commitment level. I don't know why people cheat. I don't know why men cheat. I don't know why women cheat. But they say 60% of men cheat and 30% of women cheat. Do you think that? Because some people say men and women cheat on the same.
You know what? You got these whack ass twisted statistics. Like, give your stats one more time, sis.
60% of men cheat. 30% of women cheat.
So that means that out of 10 cats that's in a relationship, you saying it's 6 of them.
I didn't say it. That's what the statistics said.
Based on the statistics that you found from Pinterest or Women's R Us, and only 3 out of 10 sisters are cheating on their man.
That's what they say. Jahari said people cheat because they bored. Do you think that's true? Do you think people cheat because they're just bored? They're bored with what they got at home.
There are several reasons, but boredom is not in the top 5.
I think people cheat because they're selfish.
Okay.
Jahari said she believes 10 out of 10 men cheat.
So you know what? I've had several debates gone on record as saying on behalf of all the brothers everywhere that not all men cheat. Not all men need to cheat. I will say that men are as faithful as their options. And I believe that women are just as susceptible to cheating as men these days. I have come across a lot of aggressive women who were married in committed relationships, and they are absolutely cheating. So I don't know about your stats. They're a little bit flawed, but I'd love to hear from everybody who's watching from all over the world. What do they think about these stats that 6 out of every 10 dudes walking around are cheating, but only 3 out of 10 sisters are cheating?
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I don't make up the stats. I'm the messenger. I just review them and I share them with you. They say only 30% of women cheat and 60%, but they say the number is rising in this day and time. The number is rising with more women cheating. But talking about successful men, because there are so many successful men, especially like celebrities, it's like common knowledge. Why do they get a pass? I mean, you have Jay-Z who cheated on Beyonce. You have, what's that about Eric Benet who cheated on Halle Berry? You have who else? Kevin Hart cheated on his wife. You have all of these highly successful men who cheat, but then you have like some broke brothers. I mean, you got some brothers that ain't got nothing that will cheat on your ass. Living witness. So it just doesn't matter, I guess, what socioeconomic bracket that they're in. If a man want to cheat, he's going to cheat, right?
Nah, because it seems like all the ladies who are watching are hell-bent on the fact that all men cheat. And I just don't agree with that. We can just agree to disagree. I know that all men, Jada cheated on Will. Thank you, Jahari. I mean, it is what it is. Nah, there's more than one. I'll just say that men have a tendency to be sloppy and they get caught. But not all women are as faithful as they pretend to be. Point blank, period.
I think all men have cheated in their life. I don't think all men are cheaters, but I think all men have cheated at some point in their life.
So then we have to define what cheating is. If you're talking about a text message from the skank at work, that ain't cheating. If you're talking about his ex-girlfriend that just can't seem to get the message that it's over, that ain't cheating. If you're talking about a girl in the mall who just walked over and say, "You are so fine, I just wanted to give you my number," that ain't cheating.
Oh, that ain't cheating?
Nah, hell no. He's standing there just looking gorgeous and delicious like, a Hershey's Kiss. And she couldn't resist. So she came over and she gave her phone number. She didn't know that she was with you. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay. So if
me myself, I've had this happen. So I understand that these things can possibly go down.
So to Eve Christian's point, she said emotional cheating is cheating. So if you have an emotional affair with somebody, you on the phone, you telling me deepest, darkest secrets, you start having that. That's not necessarily intimate. Is that cheating for you?
I mean, so here's my definition of cheating. I'll rerun it for you one more time. If you are doing something that your significant other doesn't know about, or you don't want him or her to know about, it's probably cheating.
Okay.
Yeah, so you take it however you want to.
Okay, so me giving you my number out at the mall when I have somebody else, but I didn't tell my man, that's cheating.
I think you deserve a backhand for that. But I mean, that's kind of cheating.
It is cheating?
Yeah, if you give a number out to some other dude while you with your man, you might.
No, not why I'm with my man. I have a man, but I go get this other man my number. That's
that's probably a violation. You shouldn't.
You just said it wasn't cheating, homie.
If you go and give your number to another man, that's a problem. I said if some other random chick, I'm standing there looking delicious, waiting outside because I don't feel like asking you or answering your questions about does this look good? Does this dress make me look fat? What color do you like? Can we go over here and go over there? I'm gonna be out here in the mall, homie. But as you walking up behind me, you see a young lady who came over just observing me, just doing my thing, what I do. Doing the scroll, just working the thumbs. That's all I'm doing, working the thumbs. And she comes over and says, "Ooh, I think you're kind of cute. I just wanted to give you my number." That's not cheating.
Okay, but you took the number.
Now if I took the number, that's probably a violation. But just to be nice, I said, "Oh, poor little Tink Tink. All right, I appreciate you." It's all on the wrist.
But you didn't say, "Oh, you know what, man? I'm so sorry. My wife is right here. My woman is right here." You didn't tell
her ass in there buying up the whole mall, burning up our credit cards, but
So you're not gonna tell?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, baby, guess what happened today? I think your man still got it. While I was sitting there minding my business, just doing what I do, waiting on you. Some chick came up and gave me your number. Can you believe that?
And what did you do, boo?
Well, I took the number and I threw it. I mean, here it is right here.
So did you tell her you were married, honey?
Absolutely.
Oh, you told her. Okay.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you still took her number.
I mean, she kept giving it to me. I'm like, what was I supposed to do?
Oh, so you told her you were married and she still, okay, so she deserves an ass whooping.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead and give me.
Point it out. She right over there.
Pass me that number. Because we got some problems here. We got some problems.
Woo.
He said you took it for your ego.
Yeah, you know, it's cool to be nice. You know, I speak to everybody. I say hello to everybody. You understand what I'm saying? You got to make sure you do what you do.
Right. Marquita said refuse the number. Duh. Somebody said Rob Lyon.
I was trying to figure out who that was. Facebook user.
they love to throw you in the bus. They love to throw you in the bus. So I was scrolling the internet, and there was an article that said there are 5 reasons why you should give successful men a pass to cheat.
Okay. So we talked about this earlier, and I'm going to tell everybody the same thing I told Constance. Right? Natalie, I'm sorry, this live ain't for you. I apologize. Turn your station, because you ain't gonna like what I'm about to say. So if y'all were listening, just do me a favor.
What?
Share this out to somebody. Say this is some foolishness about to happen. If you like Nephew Tommy and the Steve Harvey Morning Show, you're probably gonna like what I'm about to say, because this is a real live story. But I want you to lean in real close.
First of all,
you do that, just share this thing out.
And make sure you got your wine. Make sure you got courage, because he's about to spill some foolishness right now. So let's make sure you got your wine, y'all.
So true story. So I was having a conversation with the lady. Wow, good God Almighty! Woo.
We good? We Gucci?
Oh, okay. So I was having a conversation with a young lady who was of the non-melanated persuasion.
Okay.
I was having a conversation with a young lady who was of the non-melanated persuasion.
She's a white woman. Okay, a white woman. Okay.
I had a conversation with a young lady of the non-melanated persuasion. And she said, Rob, you know what the problem is with black women? I said, I don't know if I want to hear the answer, but tell me, what is the problem with black women? She said, see, black women actually have bumped their heads. They really want to be the one instead of being treated like the one. I said, okay, run that by me one more time. She said that black women are so concerned with being the one that they should be concerned with being treated like the one. So in other words, what she was saying was, I know my husband cheats on me. He makes a buttload of money. But I understand while he out here doing his thing with his rotation, he's treating me like a queen. I have every single creature comfort that I want. And as long as he shows up for holidays, he doesn't bring that to my house and I don't see it and I don't know about it, he can do what he do. But the problem with black women, what she said was, y'all so concerned with being the one instead of being treated like the one. What say you, Constance Porter?
Well, I would agree with most black women. I
want to be the one.
I want to be the one. Okay. So let me ask folks this. Would you want to be the one and he treat you like, yeah? Or would you rather be treated like the one and he treat you great?
Listen, it's a whole bunch of sisters that's not watching this broadcast. That are satisfied with being treated like the one. They know damn well they ain't the one.
Look at what Cerise said. Go back to what Cerise Coleman said. She said, you asking non-melanated women this?
I didn't ask the question. I think she was trying to drop knowledge on me, saying, see, the problem with sisters is they so busy worried about trying to be the one when they should be happy with being treated like the one.
Who said let's flip the table? Who said let's flip the table?
Woo!
See, Jahari said, okay, are we talking about
We
LeBron?
We talking about Bron,
Or
bro.
we talking about a dude from down the street? So why is it that LeBron is gonna get a pass, but the dude down the street ain't gonna get a pass?
You know what? I don't even want to use LeBron in this conversation because he's a good dude. To my knowledge, he has been faithful to his wife, and you know, he's a good man, and I appreciate him trying to make power moves. I support all.
Okay, then use somebody an example. Okay.
Yeah, but if the cat has like a bunch of zeros in his account, like, you know, maybe like 5 or 6 M's just liquid in the account, as well as treating you like you're the one. I show up for holidays, you get great gifts. Anything you want, you get it. I get missing from time to time, you know, 3 days at a time because I got to work. I got to keep bringing this do-re-mi in the house.
Okay.
And I treat you like the one.
That was something that you said on a few shows ago. You said, which I found it very poignant. It was a great comment. You said, you cheat, I cheat, we cheat. We speaking French up in this month. So if we don't want to divorce, then we both gonna be cheating. And I'm gonna have me somebody on the side while you have somebody on the side too. We had these millies. We ain't interrupting the household, the lifestyle. It's all good in the hood. Maybe I could deal with that.
Yeah. So
the problem is, Robert.
Yeah. You can go ahead and say. I'll say it before you say it's a no for me. Like,
The problem is men don't want to share. Men don't want to share. They don't want that, which means it don't mean that they don't want to share. It means they don't want you to share while they out there sowing their royal oats. So when they say, I don't want to share, baby, I don't want to share. I don't like sharing. That means I don't want you to share.
Yeah, well, you know, I mean, I don't think that if you're in a committed relationship, you should share anyway. But it's an interesting perspective that she had, because it was one of those times where I went, that's interesting. I've never heard it put that way.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to sit here and be the one to get cheated on. Like, we both cheating. Like, I mean, if I want to keep this lifestyle and I want to keep getting these gifts and all that other foolish BS, which is not real, because I'd rather have something real with my spouse. I'd rather have somebody who don't have millions of dollars but loves my dirty draws rather than have somebody and have this facade and y'all both cheating. That's not okay. I don't want that. But I'm saying, if it's all about maintaining that life, then we cheat.
Listen, I'm going to go on record again as saying that I'm not willing to share. So I will certainly keep my stuff to me and mine, you know?
That's good. So that means you ain't cheating. Okay, wonderful. That's a beautiful. You a brother that don't cheat. That's beautiful.
But I will say that God has made beautiful creatures that walk this green earth. And from time to time, I do take it all in at what God has done on this earth. I'm going to tell you right now.
You can look, but you can't touch, brother.
Window shopping. That's all I'm doing.
Well, no, I don't like the term window shopping, because window shopping means that you're gonna come back and buy it at a later date.
Window shopping means that while I'm here, it's right there. It's open on the display. That's go cheat. That's within bounds, right?
Okay.
Within bounds. As a matter of fact, I would probably be a little more tactful than that, but I sure sometimes, you know, I think to myself, if I could just get her to look the other way. But usually the women that I date, like, their peripheral is watching my face, but I am well trained to look this way. I got to get that. I still see. I can't look. I keep looking. Damn. What? I ain't see no doggone girl.
Never been.
You mean with the red dress? I mean, but I didn't see it.
Yeah. Never. Airport. Seeing a woman walk by.
You know what? I've seen some of the finest women in the entire world, usually in the grocery store. I love going to the grocery store, by the way. Now, I will go to the same aisle twice.
To go window shop.
To go get some peanut butter, right? I got the wrong kind, so I had, pardon me, come see it again. Well, typically, I'm not even really saying much except for, hey, how you doing? You know.
That's okay. You getting them digits?
Nah.
Okay.
So my vicious pickup line in the grocery store, typically I put myself in a position where she gonna hit my basket or I'm gonna hit her basket, and I'll say something like, one of us need to go back and get our driver's license because this is ridiculous. You just out here on the road with road rage. And it usually gets a chuckle, but it's all in the delivery. You got to use the eyes. You got to arch your eyebrow a little bit.
See,
cool. Yeah,
I knew
that's
you.
That's it.
But I knew you were a man of pickup lines. I know you probably got a whole plethora of pickup lines in your arsenal.
I don't have any.
Come on.
But that grocery store scene seems to happen a lot. I promise.
You that dude. So look,
listen, let me tell you this. I hate to cut you off.
Nah.
A man that has a lot of M's in the bank account.
Okay.
He does have access to a lot.
Okay.
You fill in the blank what a lot is. And as long as you're being provided for, taken care of, might not be such a bad idea. Now, I don't condone it. I'm not saying you should do it. I'm not even advocating for it. I'm just trying to give you options. So it won't hurt that much.
Oh, so he gets a pass because he has so many options.
No, I'm just saying that you being treated like the one.
So since you are treated like the one all the time, then you have options. And so you just can't resist because there's so many options coming your way because you got so many millions and I just couldn't help myself. Is that what you're saying?
I don't know what the brothers are saying. That's not what I'm saying at all.
Then what are you saying?
I'm just saying it might not be so bad if, you still being treated like the one.
Well, listen, I heard on one of them sites, what they say, Rob? Because men in high-powered jobs, they have jobs with that has like a lot of adrenaline, like they get a rush. So cheating gives them that adrenaline rush that they need to keep them going. So therefore, they should get a pass because this is just part of that adrenaline rush that they get that just keeps them productive, that keeps them on their A game, that keeps them, What do you think?
Laura Mary said, I'm going to be sleeping with one eye open if I keep doing what I'm doing.
You going to be sleeping with one eye?
So listen, though, again, peep game. At work, extracurricular activities is probably the most susceptible that men and women in relationships are ever going to be. I have seen more at work relationships, summer flings, one night stands than I could even tell you about. At work, especially if you're in a government space. Here in DC, where there's lots of federal government buildings and they have duplicate and triplicate of the same, it's like 17 analysts looking at the same piece of paper. They just pass it around. So in DC, there are probably like 5 women to every 1 guy. So by default, if you work in any federal agency, you know that you can go from the 8th floor and have your little harem, go down to the 4th floor, have another little side piece, then go to the lunchroom, talk to the chick behind that's making the chicken wings and get the hook up. Wink, wink. And you can even get the chick at the security station on the bottom floor. It's that plentiful. So extracurricular activities all around and abounding if you're a dude and you're in the DMV area. But at work relationships happen all the time.
Wow, that's what I heard. I heard DMV is the mecca for Black men because there's an abundance of women, and there are abundance of women that are willing to do whatever it is that you need them to do. Okay. So the other reason I heard is that men just cannot help themselves, and you got to give them a pass. These highly successful men, you got to give them a pass because they got yes men that are all around them. Everybody says yes, nobody says no. So since they have all these yes men, they can't help themselves. There's nobody around them to tell them no.
Yeah, so the guardian circle, it just depends on where you are, right? Mm-hmm. Most old heads will probably tell you, if you ain't married, stay single, son, because they know that smoke is real when you're in a committed relationship. When you're married, it's hard work. But there are some good dudes who will probably, if they know you got a real good woman, Most dudes would say, hey, yo, what you doing over there, player? You know, you got CC at home. You need to go ahead and get back home. Home is where it's at. But if he got him a 5 or lower, and you got you an 8, dude, do you think, player? Call me in the morning.
Nah, Cerise hit it on the head. She said a man can have the baddest woman in the world and still don't care to be faithful, i.e. Jay-Z, Beyonce, i.e. Eric Benet, Halle Berry. It does not matter. A man is going to do what a man wants to do, and it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter how many times you guys is knocking boots during the week. It doesn't matter, because if he wants to do what he wants to do, he gonna do it anyway. Men they're greedy. Not all men, but some men are greedy. Some men are they may be insecure. There are men, you know, you could have the baddest thing, but maybe they're insecure about who they are, and then they go step outside.
Okay, so let's switch it from the men. What about the women who actually end up cheating?
What about them?
Yeah, exactly. I think that's conversation where let's talk about that.
I don't know any.
Why don't y'all? I know y'all got a girlfriend in y'all group. I know you got a skank ass, scandalous ass, messy ass, on the down low chick in your crew.
No.
It's getting it. I'm always telling you stories because I see y'all in the girl circle laughing. Y'all can't possibly be talking about Young and the Restless. Y'all talking about doing the grown up. Y'all talking about doing the naked breaststroke. Y'all talking about doing something other than with your man. So let's talk about that.
No, they're just talking about, how, what they cook for dinner last night. Yeah. Dinner menus. They're talking about, being a mom. She's always skanks.
No, I'm not calling you a skank, sister. I'm just telling you, in your circle, from high school up to now, Sonia, you got at least one friend that's kind of like, this hoe over here is just, she can't roll.
Robert said, I can't even be honest. Robert Hills, he said that she cannot even be honest. I mean, Robert Hills, he said cannot even be honest when you ask the question. Because it's not even about that. I mean, I don't.
Yeah, everybody got a hoe. All the girls, they got one hoe that they used to hang with in college that they know from high school or they currently dealing with. She just always talking about what she gonna do, what she gonna do. No. As a matter of fact, there's a video circulating around YouTube or somewhere on some social platform where there's an adult party, bachelorette party, and there's one overzealous participant who decides that she don't want to just watch the show. She want to participate in the show. Now, can you help me? Is that or not a hoe? Is that or is that not a hoe?
She wasn't married. She was single.
So you mean to tell me you got dressed up, put perfume on, got jeans that you barely could fit in, got all your goodies hanging out, and you, I don't drink anymore. But when Dexter St. Jacques come out, when Boutron come out there swinging, you just gonna jump out there and participate?
She was single.
Everybody.
I mean, when you're single, you could do what the hell you want to do. Now, yeah. I mean, now when you're single,
well, when I'm talking about Sonia, not you, Sonia, that's been commented, but I'm talking about Sonia who married, got a man at home.
No, I don't think she's nah.
Really?
No, I don't know those people. But what I do know.
Let me call somebody right now that would be perfect. Married.
Who?
And don't mind hanging out. No, go ahead. I'm listening.
Who you calling?
Don't worry about who I'm calling. They exist. I promise.
Well, you know what? They don't run in my circle. My circle is they are, the married women. They're faithfully married women. They love their husbands.
Oh.
Yeah. The single ones, they do what they do. I mean, if they want to go out and do that thing, you'd be like, hey, girl, you know what? I'll live vicariously through you.
So Constance, let me look at you real good. Let me try to focus my green eyes. I ain't got my glasses on today, but
focus your green eyes, boo.
So you gonna tell me that everybody in your squad that you roll with, some are married and some are single.
Sure.
They ain't never, ever had an extracurricular.
Nope.
Your Honor, let the record show their eyes were down and to the left. Down and to the left. Linda Clemens told me when somebody do that, they lying.
Let me tell you something. No, I mean it's more likely, and I've heard women, I've heard men, men like to, they tell their friends, like if a woman is cheating, I think we probably don't tell each other.
I'm asking you a direct question.
What?
That sounds good. You mean to tell me out of all your good girlfriends, listen, you don't have to verbalize it, because I know some of your good girlfriends watching. They're probably texting you right now. Their forehead is beating with sweat. They're probably sitting next to their sea monster man. Are you telling me that everybody in your squad has ever had an extracurricular? Not one.
Not a one. Nope.
Let the record show that she looked down and to the left.
Nope, not a one. Not a one. So let's go to your squad, Robert Antonin.
Yeah, listen, yes. You don't even have to prod me twice.
Because that's what men do.
Married, unmarried, but I'm telling you that I know sisters as well who have stepped out.
Yeah, see, I don't know those sisters. So, maybe that's a DC thing. Maybe in California, we're just faithful. I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe over here, we're just faithful. But in DC, I guess there's just a lot of whorish women that are
in the name of Jesus.
I'm just saying, I'm just thinking in DC, there's just a lot of whorish women that are walking around because, Taisha said, hey, now, not everybody cheats. Everybody ain't out there cheating. You know what I mean? Right.
I like Taisha. I ain't gonna say nothing, Taisha.
No, but who was that? Who's that? Dadian said most of them that were cheating.
Somebody else said women lie. Somebody else said BS, women lie.
No, Daniel Sonoy said they're cheating because they were abused. That's why women cheat. They're cheating.
Well, some men cheat because they got blue balls. Is that not the same?
Why do you have blue balls? You have a woman.
I don't know.
I mean, you got some Vaseline, don't you? I mean, work that thing out. You got to cheat for that.
Listen, I just want to make it real clear.
If you married,
I'm not condoning cheating at all in anything by any male or female. I'm just simply stating a fact that your numbers are flawed. Women cheat at an equal rate to men. The difference between men and women that we will all agree on is that women are better. They cover their tracks much better.
Have you ever cheated or got cheated on?
What?
Well, have you ever?
Is that your go-to? Because if I answer this question, I'm gonna ask you the same question.
Have you ever got cheated on?
If you ask me this question, I'm going to ask you the same question.
Have you ever got cheated on?
No.
That's good. And that's most men's experiences, right?
So have you ever been cheated on?
Yes.
Okay. So let me qualify my answer by saying that I'm not aware of, I don't know about. But that's not something that never happened. Okay,
because women are just that slick.
Absolutely.
Okay. Right on. Okay, well, I mean, that is what it is, right?
Yeah. Say what I said. Absolutely.
You said what you said. Have you? Never mind. Okay. Well, I mean, that's the reason why most people.
See what Mr. Meek. Go back to Mr. Meek real quick. Mr. Meek, you didn't catch her, bro. There you have it.
So if there was no infidelity in the relationship, why did it end?
That's a whole nother can of worms that we ain't even talking about tonight.
Oh, okay. But it didn't have anything to do with infidelity.
That's a whole nother question that we don't have time to cover and unpack tonight.
Okay. So another reason why this article is saying that we should give men a pass, successful men a pass for cheating, is because they married their spouses before they became successful. And she's no longer his flavor. So if you still want to be with him, you just have to deal with it and pretend it doesn't exist. Just kind of like what you said. So he got you before he got money. And now that he got money, he's into something totally different. You ain't his flavor no more. You're not the person that he wants to be with. And you should just go ahead and give him a pass because you are no longer his flavor.
So let me say that works conversely with women as well.
Okay, talk about it.
when adults get in a whole nother financial bracket and stratosphere,
Mm-hmm.
it allows them access to some places and some things that they may not have been accessible to them before.
Okay.
And when you have access, you have a level of freedom. And with
Okay.
that freedom, if you've never experienced that, you may have a tendency to get into some extracurricular things that you wouldn't normally do. I don't know where she found this article, by the way. I'll find out too, Jahari. These numbers are just ridiculous. But I do believe that there's some CEOs in the boardroom. I tell you what, this is what happened. This is why I know this true. I was on Clubhouse back in December of last year.
Mm-hmm.
I was in a female comedian room only. I got pinged to come into the room. And these female comedians who will go nameless, somebody asked, do you get road D? Right? They said the actual word.
What?
Get road, ROAD, D, you fill in the blank. Okay. Do you or have you ever gotten D on the road? Right? You got to do it back home. You in a relationship, blah, blah, blah. But have you ever got on the road D? And all of them bellowed out. I can imagine they laughed, reared back and said, girl, yes. And one by one, fire. Popular comedians, scrub comedians, comedians I ain't never heard of. Some I'm sort of familiar with, but they named a place, a time. They wouldn't name the person because some of them were fellow comedians. Like I told you, at work is the perfect place for cheating to happen. But they have had some things that go down, even though they got a boyfriend at home and they've got OD.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, facts.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, you know, I traveled all over the place, and it never crossed my mind to have any extracurricular activities. So, you know, I guess it just depends on the person. What you laughing for?
Woo! Hey, listen, let's toast to that.
Hey man,
We
what
need
are you
to get women in this world.
What you drinking? What you drinking?
This is Kool-Aid.
Yeah, okay.
Matter of fact, this is strawberry Minute Maid. Fun fact for everybody out there. Minute Maid makes tons of grapefruit drinks. But if you haven't tried kiwi strawberry, I highly recommend it. I approve this message.
Are they a sponsor? Are they a sponsor?
Yeah. Kiwi strawberry, absolutely.
Okay. All right, cool. I hope we're getting paid for that.
I'm just trying to educate the people because you keep coming up with these whack ass facts from Pinterest or wherever you're getting them from. I've never heard these things before.
Yeah.
6 out of 10 men cheat.
6 out of 10 men cheat, and 3 out of 10 women cheat.
And only 3 out of 10 women.
Yeah. What was it? Okay, I think that was all of them. They said too much temptation. Women throw themselves at successful men. We said that they're addicted to adrenaline. They have yes men. Their spouses. They had their spouses before they became successful, and they're away from home so much.
Wait. Look at Roxanne. Roxanne. What did Roxanne say? Go before Thomas. What's happening, Thomas Hawkins?
Changing the flavor low key.
Yeah, low key changing the flavor. Yeah.
What does that mean?
To me, what that means is women are low key with changing the flavor. I mean, you might have you a Dexter on speed dial.
Okay.
You start tripping. I mean, it is what it is. Adults are going to be adults and do what adults do.
You know, though, I like the semblance of I like monogamy. So, you know, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, don't nobody want to be out here kissing a bunch of frogs, you know, going through a bunch of scrubs, any of that stuff. Like that ain't it. But I know so many people. There are a lot of, you know, women who are not interested in never being married. There are people who have been celibate for, what's up, Wallace? There are people who have been celibate for, you know, 5 years, or they've been without a companion for 5 years. That just could not be me. I would not ever want that. You know, I wouldn't want to be single for 5 years. That's crazy. Or not in a relationship.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. I couldn't see that. But you know, these high powered men, people think that they should have a pass. You know, you look at your celebrities, and it's like if you think regular men cheat, these high power men cheat even more. And what is that to say about, women that have to that love them? Are they just supposed to give them a pass, or do they let them go?
So you know what? Here's a curveball I'll throw at you. So for the men and women on online dating, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they have a significant other,
Mm-hmm.
but they still have their Tinder profile or their eHarmony or Match.com. Is that cheating?
If they have a significant other and they have a profile on, yeah. So if they're married and they have a profile on, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So like, let's say your name was Constance Carter,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
And you had a profile like CC or something like that, some nickname or Reds. I'm sorry, Caramel, because you still under this illusion.
Mm-hmm.
You're actually brown skin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Somebody just asked, is pornography cheating?
What do you think? I think what you said everything that you do in secret, right?
Yvonne, who you talking about? Let go. You over there listening to Frankie Beverly? She said, let him go.
No, let's go back to that pornography question, because that's actually an interesting question. Is pornography cheating?
So again, let me rewind and tell you what I told you before. If you're doing something that your significant other doesn't know about, or you don't want them to know about, no, I'm not on eHarmony. I'm not on any social dating sites at all. Keisha. If you're doing something that your significant other doesn't know about, or you don't want them to know about, it's probably cheating. Okay. I'm not going to crucify you and say it is, but if you don't want them to know what you're doing, or you keep it a secret about what you're doing, it's probably cheating. And if it ain't cheating right now, it's well on its damn way to be cheating. So for ladies, for your friend from high school, from your reunion, from your job, if he kind of calling every now and again, but you ain't gonna let your husband know about it or let your boyfriend know about it, you're on your way to cheating, sis.
What about massage parlors and getting those happy endings?
Ooh, happy endings. That's not cheating, but that's a problem that needs to be addressed.
That's not cheating?
A happy ending, I'm assuming there's no penetration. I think there's lots of wrist motion.
Sometimes
really?
there. Sometimes.
So let me just say, as a novice and knowing what a happy end, I've heard about a happy ending. I know the physical result of a happy ending, but how you get that happy ending, I thought it was just all in the hands. That's what I thought.
Did you really do the hand?
I did. Just in case anybody didn't know what was happening. I mean, I'm a graphic kind of dude. I just need some visual stimuli to kind of make me go, ah.
So that is not cheating for you, Robert.
I mean, so let's look at it this way.
Everybody else is saying that's cheating.
Thomas Hawkins, how dare you? Okay, I'm just going to say that I think that's a problem. Nah, I'm standing on my square. Nah, that ain't cheating. I'm going to say that's a serious problem that needs to be addressed. If it is the hand motion. Now, if it is penetration, yes, that's cheating.
So if you're married and you go to a happy ending place,
I ain't going to the massage parlor. I don't like strange hands touching my body parts, period.
So if James said he needs the address. So if a married man goes to the happy ending place, that is not cheating. But it's cheating.
I don't care what y'all say. Now,
wait. You just said
a woman goes to a massage parlor and she gets a happy ending, then yes, that's cheating.
Oh, if a woman gets a happy ending,
because that's penetration.
No, I mean he could be. That could be rubbing.
What?
They could be rubbing too. Like if they rub over there. They rub in other places. Like, what do you mean?
I mean that's cheating. That's what I mean.
If they're just rubbing and there's no penetration.
Yeah, that's that. But you have to penetrate the.
No, you can just rub. You just rub on top.
Okay.
So men can get happy endings. And that's cheating. But you said earlier.
I'm saying that that's a problem that needs to be addressed.
You said earlier, Robert, that anything that you do that your spouse doesn't know is cheating.
Absolutely. I said it's probably cheating. That's what I said.
But that is not cheating. That's just a problem.
I'm saying Robert Antoine is telling all of you naysayers out there that if your man is getting a happy ending, it warrants a further conversation. Yes, it means that y'all need to evaluate some things, but it's not necessarily cheating per se if I tell you about it. Baby.
If you tell me about it.
No, wait, baby, guess what happened? Today I went to the massage parlor and I got number 7 on the menu. Well, what's number 7? What's number 7? Well, they call it the happy ending. So if I tell her, then
what?
It's not cheating.
Foolishness. Are you kidding right now? So if I told you that I got a happy ending, then it's not.
Well, that Constance deserves a backhand. Absolutely, without even question. When you get off the floor and you further explain, depending on how you explain, whatever it is you're explaining, you may have a double backhand, but that's definitely cheating.
James said, Robert, can you talk to my wife, please?
Oh, man.
Okay.
Y'all gonna get me in trouble with the Saints. Well, I can't keep up with this.
Yeah. Keisha said, ain't no ninja telling. You ain't telling nothing. I have the number 7. Okay. So
but it's cool though when you have a relationship where you can absolutely Nola Sapphire say, bro, please go to sleep.
Who said that?
Nola Sapphire said, bro, please go to sleep. A number 7. Yeah, y'all all gonna be looking on the massage menu when y'all get there too. Ask for the menu behind the menu.
You are the onlyest person.
Ask for number 7.
You are. How many men agree with Rob that getting a happy ending?
I don't need all the dudes to agree. See what you want.
Because the women don't agree with you, Rob. The women do not agree. So I want to know if there are any men that actually agree with this foolishness, because this is just absolutely crazy. How many men think that getting a happy ending with hand only, because there's all different kinds. You got, you might have the 7, you might have the 8, which includes mouth, and you have maybe have the.
Now, that's different. That's cheating.
Oh, the mouth.
Mouth. Yeah, that's cheating. That's
you're touching the genital. What do you mean? And it's the same end result. What are you talking about?
If she takes her mouth, the same mouth that I kiss.
Come on.
Because I'm a kisser. Same mouth that I kiss, and that's cheating.
No, not the mouth that you kiss at the Asian lady at the.
If Mama San that's cheating. If she puts the mouth on you, yeah.
But not if she puts the hand. But it's the same. End result is the same.
Well, I mean, I could shake your hand. Is that cheating?
What?
I'm asking you. All you people who are jumping on me, if you shake somebody's hand of the opposite sex, is that cheating? Well, just take a handshake and make it more aggressive and more creative. And it's the same thing. It just requires and has a different result. That's all.
So the end result
about it, and it's not cheating.
The end result being.
Listen, Sharice, the onlyest.
if the end result ends up being the same thing.
Thank you, James. If she wears gloves, absolutely, that's not cheating. Great point.
I don't like Delano Cortez because he over here lying, and because he just want to agree with Rob just for the sake of agreeing with Rob.
Listen, I mean, I'm just giving you another point of view. Okay.
Hello, go back. We don't shake with genitals, Rob.
That won't work. No.
Erica said Rob is passionate tonight, but somebody said, "Come on, Rob. This sounds typical." Like a typical double standard. Rob is the man of double standards. That's what he does.
Diva woman. Let me explain. Woo! That's kind of serious there, T.
She may go to another place like grocery shopping. Rob is passionate. Wait, come on, Rob. Sound like typical double standards.
Diva woman.
Listen, it ultimately depends on the relationship. Some women are okay with that. If my man got a happy ending and it's hand only, I'm not finna be mad. If you lie about it, it's cheating. So he goes and has. He has someone else do that. Put his hands on your genitals, and that's okay.
She loves equal and medical exam. Yeah, exactly, Leticia. You got it. You got it, Leticia. Thank you. He's absolutely go back. He's absolutely right. You get it, America. Thank you.
Wait, go back. No, go back. He's absolutely right. What was it? He's absolutely right. Doctors put their hands on you, but not their mouths.
Me, myself, always.
Doctors don't make you ejaculate.
I appreciate you.
Doctors don't make you ejaculate.
What? I mean, there are some guys who get excited when they have a female nurse or doctor that, starts putting their hands on you. It might cause a reaction.
If the end result is ejaculation, it is cheating. And another person caused this.
I'm just giving you a different way to look at this concept.
Do you agree?
Open your mind.
Do you agree, Robert, that if the end result is ejaculation caused by somebody else physically, that it is cheating?
Mouth, yes. Penetration, yes. The gloves thing is an interesting perspective. The gloves. I mean, come on. People wear gloves when they're making your food at Subway. And they're using all types of hand motions, and you put it right in your mouth right after they do it with the gloves. Defend that, America. Talk to me. I'm just trying to give you another way to look at how things happen in your life. There's some things to be upset about and stand up on the soapbox, but some things you just kind of got to let it slide.
Look what Cheryl Brown said.
Hey, Cheryl, I just want you to know I'm just playing. I'm playing for real. These comments are for entertainment value only.
Throw him from the train.
If y'all believe that I think that getting a hand job is not cheating, then y'all crazy. I mean, come on. Who gets hand jobs at the massage parlor anyway? It's not a real thing.
But what are his thoughts while he is on his hands only? Cheating starts in the mind. Oh, what are the thoughts on his mind? Yeah, and I mean, but that goes back to pornography, right? So is it cheating if you're with your significant other and you're thinking about somebody else?
I mean, that's happened to probably every person.
What?
That's had more than two partners. Yes.
Wow.
Oh, go back. What is Diva Woman? Let me explain something to you. This is a nighttime after hours show. I don't teach young men this. What I'm saying is that these are options that you should think about. Diva Woman, I'm sure your man is at home, well trained. So chill, relax. Just conversation, entertainment.
So Delano said, and I'm hoping he's answering my questions. If you're with one person and you're thinking about somebody else, is that cheating? Me, myself, and I said, show not. Well, how common is it if you're with one person and you're thinking about somebody else? How common is that?
I don't know. We're sticking to the code, bro. Women don't cheat, and the happy ending is not cheating. I love it. Yes. That has participation is the greatest thing ever. America, open your mind when I'll be able to go outside.
Did you tell him you lived in DC, Robert? They gonna find you.
Listen. You don't have to like what I'm saying. Just understand it. Embrace it. Just think of another side of the equation. 1 + 3 is 4. Mm-hmm. But watch this. 2 + 2 also equals 4. Okay. Just look at it in a different way.
Okay. So if my man is having happy endings while thinking of somebody else, I will consider that cheating. What?
You mean, Sharice, that's real bad. If he getting a happy ending and he's thinking about somebody else. You got a whole problem on your hands. Yes, that's cheating right there.
You ain't nowhere involved in this.
Yeah, you ain't even in the equation.
Men don't think about women; they only think about doing it. Oh, is that right? Danya.
I love that. Now, I bet you she has an accent. She probably say that thing like,
I bet she's from France. Where you from, Danya?
Danye, Signor.
Danya. Where you from? You from France?
So men don't think DY is silent. Danya.
How you doing, sis?
Reggie and Anita got something going. They are literally giving each other hand
jobs. Virtual hand jobs.
Yeah, they got boyfriends and girlfriends outside of themselves.
But wow. Look at what Roxanne asked. Is it okay for a man to remain friends or still be in a communication with the woman he cheated on his wife with?
No. That's ungood. That is all the way ungood. Exes will get you in trouble. You know, it's probably good to put a period on the end of that sentence, because anytime you put anything other than a period and you put a comma or a semicolon with your ex, how my girl said, Stacy, she said that's her kryptonite.
Her kryptonite. Yeah. That will get you stabbed.
Haitians, yeah, that's that.
Oh, she's Haitian. That will get you stabbed. You gonna still be friends with the man? Like you still in communication?
Yeah.
Okay, so you really don't like your life, homie. You really don't like your life.
I agree with you. Oh, go back on that one.
Can she get that in writing for my husband?
She said on what?
She said, can she get that in writing for her husband?
Can I get that in writing? What's that?
Basically, he's still friends with the person he cheated with.
Oh, Roxanne, he deserved a nice swift kick in the balls. I mean, you know, just
violation.
Violation. Flag on the play, homie.
Right. You know what I'm saying, Nola? Super stab. You hear me? You heard me? Not just stab.
Super stab, is that like 3, 4?
Right.
You know, how was that? Super stab. Damn.
You really think that you finna be friends? I took you back after you didn't cheated on me, and then you want to still be friends with this hoe? Yeah.
Listen, so let me show you. So I was watching something on social media. It's the funniest thing ever. It was this guy on like 3rd and Broadway. He was walking with his chick, right? Mm-hmm. And they had like a bag of clothes that they had just came out of Macy's. And so somebody with a New York accent, a female, said, "Oh, this what we doing? This what you doing with my money, Daquan?" And she literally embarrassed the dude.
Oh, yeah, that's what
she made him take off everything that she bought him. Took off the coat, the shirt, the belt, whooped his ass with the belt, took the jeans off and the shoes, left and the socks.
And he did it.
And he walked home with boxes. And I don't know where his iPhone was, because I think he threw it at one point.
He did.
But the whole world got to see him get his ass whooped.
Yeah.
With his side piece.
She left.
You know what, though? I bet you that girl took him back.
Probably did. I wouldn't have went back with her if she'd embarrassed me like that. That's crazy. I mean, that's humiliating.
No, but she bought him clothes and shoes, so
yeah, no, but you can't.
She whooped that ass.
You can't be humiliating people like that. I wouldn't even want to go back with anybody I didn't humiliate. If you do something like that, you should already prepare that this is it, that you are never going back ever again. Yeah, like I wouldn't even expect that. So what about if you mistakenly saying the name of your ex in the bedroom? Have you ever did that, Robert?
Mm-mm. I want to tell you right now, if that ever happened to me, I'm telling y'all right now, y'all get some bail money prepared for me, because it's going to be some smoke in the city. I'm just going to leave it at that. I don't condone violence, but that would be such a violation that.
If your woman said somebody else's name?
My name is ROB, and you said like Ted or, LeVar.
If you said Ted, I'd be like, nah, I said Ted up. I didn't say Ted, I said Ted up.
That would be a problem. That would be a problem. That would be another instance where a backhand is deserved right then and there on spot.
And I would happily take the backhand. Go ahead and we still cool though, right? Go ahead and backhand me.
No, no, Bootron. I wasn't. I mean, Boo. The Tron. I don't know where it came from. Bootron. Man, that's cold world right there. You call Boo while you with your a man is going to go back because he knows what he can get away with.
She said, Slick, Shakur said I said the wrong name on the phone. Okay, I mean that could, that could happen. But on the downstroke, if you said the wrong name, play it.
Yeah, while y'all both naked, like
because you could actually clean on the phone up.
Actually, you can't do that either. I mean, that's a whole problem as well. But when both y'all naked, that's it's problems.
Maybe you're the side dude, and you think you her main dude.
I'm so glad. Thank you, Lord. I never had experience.
Look what Sonia said. See how slick we is, Rob? Tear it up.
That is very creative.
I mean, there's a way to parlay and work that thing around in a different way that come on, man.
I have no advice or comments that I should say on this program because I might incriminate myself.
Never happened to you before, though, right? One way or the other. James said he ain't stopping and messing up a good thing.
There you go.
You don't give a damn. Because that means James is selfish and he's only in it for one thing. I think, Rob, you have an ego. So if somebody did that, that would be a blow to your ego. Because you like
to a degree, but there's so many other things that I would put in front of an ego. It's just an absolute violation of the highest proportions, and it shall not be tolerated.
Okay. All right.
Well, listen, Constance, this has been a great conversation. I love the feedback and everybody who's contributed to this conversation. My ex used to call me grandpa. Yeah. You mean grandma or because Cerise, I think that's a woman, right? Cerise.
Yeah.
Well, Cerise look real strong. You sure that's okay?
Wait, if your ex called you grandpa, wait, Cerise, are you a woman or a man? Because if your man called you grandpa, I would think that there might have been some childhood trauma going on there. So I'm thinking.
Yeah, I think it's time to end this broadcast because I'll ask the wrong question, and I'm almost handsome. Rob is super chill. You can see he ain't tripping. My man, Dave.
That's why you saw Ola.
Everybody, Ola. Ola Johnson.
Ola Johnson. That's my grandma's name. Ola, Miss Ola. This is why you just call everybody baby. I love that. No names involved. Baby. No problems. Get nothing mixed up. You good. Period.
Okay, baby, sugar.
Honey. Boo. Yes.
Come on, Lauren. This is only for entertainment purposes.
Yeah. Yummy. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Yeah, yummy.
Yummy. Yeah. No, that's a good one.
All those terms of endearment will keep you from calling her the wrong name, fellas.
That's
so
right. That's it.
Yeah, just adopt whatever works for you, but you probably should just be monogamous and you just stay with the one young lady that you're with.
Okay. So to kind of set the room and wrap, because I think we about to wrap. What was we talking about? Because I'm a little intoxicated. What do we say?
Oh, Cerise, we were trying to clarify. Cerise, thank God you're a woman, but grandpa called you.
But
what in the entire hell do you have going on where another guy is calling you grandpa? That I got questions, Cerise. Maybe you can hit me in my DM and send me a picture, full body. Let me know what's working there.
Wait.
Never had that happen before.
Wait. You want a full body picture?
Yeah. If her name is Cerise and she's saying that she's a woman, and her ex calls her grandpa,
you want her nude? You want a nude picture of her?
I never said that. Cerise,
well, I mean, you
not send me a nude picture. Hold on, it's constant. You always plant these seeds in these women's heads, and they don't send me no nude pictures, Cerise. I just want to know if you like woman.
Like, how you gonna tell she's a real woman?
I'm not really sure. I'll figure it out. But Cerise,
Unless she sends you a nude.
if your ex is calling you grandpa, that's the weirdest damn thing I've ever heard. Absolutely.
Weirdest thing I've heard all day.
Yeah.
Hope nobody knows your ex. so the bottom line, ladies and gentlemen, is you should not give nobody, I don't care how much money you got, nobody gets a pass to cheat. If you decide to stay, you got forgive and forget. If you're gonna stay with somebody that's cheated, then you do it and you move on. But there are other things that are considered cheating. There are certain levels of flirting that are considered cheating. There are other conversations that you may have that are inappropriate, that are considered cheating. There are happy endings that you have hand jobs and BJs that are considered cheating. So she's birthed 4
kids. Okay, you all the way woman.
She birthed 4 kids. So
don't tell anybody out loud some other dude calling you grandpa.
So Robert, everybody, there's no pass. I don't care how much money you got, how much little money you got. Broke Negroes cheat just as much as men with money. I think men just cheat in general. Nobody should get a pass for cheating. Period.
I disagree with that.
You think men with money get cheat more?
No, you said most men cheat. I just said I disagree with that.
Oh, most men do cheat. Most men. You just said everybody in your circle.
Not true.
You just said everybody in your circle cheat.
No, go run the tape.
You said everybody in your circle cheat, Rob.
Not all men cheat. Not even most men cheat.
You just said, and everybody at the barbershop cheat.
Honey, listen to what I'm saying to you. Not all men cheat. Not even most men cheat. Some men cheat, like some women cheat.
Well, let me ask you, do most men cheat?
No.
No. Most of them are faithful?
Yes.
That's dope. And they've always been faithful. They've never cheated.
So let me qualify that by saying that I know some old ass dudes. Okay, so they done all the dirt they gonna do, and
so they've cheated.
They got it out of their system before they got married. So they're holding it down with their significant other and or their wife, and they're faithful.
Okay. But they've cheated at some point in their time in their
life.
No,
I didn't say that. I said that they got all of that out of their system before they hook up with the woman that they're with now.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, they're married 10 years, 15, 20 years. So
do you think that the older you get, the less likely you'll cheat? So if you get married,
no.
Really? So if you get married,
we've all seen that player in the club with his shirt down, every bit of 58. He's still trying to hold on.
No, what I'm saying is, if a man gets married young, he'll cheat. The likelihood of him cheating is higher than if a man gets married, say at 40. Do you think that 40-year-old is going to cheat?
No.
So you think that it's all the same, no matter what?
There is no age or cutoff that men stop having a wandering eye. It's just a matter of whether they act on it. So I'm simply saying that your statistic that 6 out of 10 men cheat is inaccurate. What I am saying is that there are men, yes, that do cheat. And it's indiscriminate of their age or their socioeconomic background. It's just some things that men do latent to their 70s. That's just what it is. We know somebody that's very prolific with the nouns and verbs that he want to just take you home.
It's hard out there. Like, you cannot find it at no age. Like, you think, okay.
You gloss over that one little point I just made, but okay, yeah.
If I find a 50-year-old, then everything is going to be good and he ain't going to cheat on you. And that 50-year-old going to cheat on you. It don't matter what age, just like a 30-year-old.
Yeah, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Some dudes, that's just their thing.
Men just never grow up.
Not all men. Some men.
Most men.
Some.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, that's good.
Here's the thing. I'll leave you with this. Riddle me this. If 6 out of 10 men cheat, who are they cheating with?
Hoes.
Women.
Hoes.
So if 6 out of 10 men cheat, then guess what? 6 out of 10 women cheat as well, because a man got to have another woman to be his dance partner. She's
not necessarily married.
Hey, listen. The facts are the facts.
No.
If you cheating, then she cheating.
That's not true. That's not true. She's probably single. She's probably a side piece. He got 2 women. Women don't mind. Some women don't mind sharing. So she probably is single. He's cheating with somebody else. She's just cheating with a hoe. Don't that mean that she's married? No.
Cerise trying to stand on that womanhood real hard.
I mean, you know, Cerise, listen, Cerise, I love you. When you said he called you grandpa, that was a little strange. So we just kind of
a little strange. That's strange as hell, Cerise. I told you, don't tell nobody that story out loud ever again, please.
You just kind of threw us off a little bit. You just who in the closet? Who is in the closet, Roxanne?
Hey man, have you ever had an affair? He in the closet. Who's in the closet? Hey man, have you ever had who is she talking about?
Who's in the closet? Who y'all have a good who took care of him like he was my own grandpa?
Cerise, let it go. No matter how you explain that story, if a man is doing the up and down stroke with you and calling you grandpa, that's not good. That's not good.
Woo! All right, listen, y'all. I do a VIP every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, where I do a Q&A, where I'm answering your questions, business, love, spiritual, business, credit. And my man Rob is going to join me one day on our VIP session. So make sure that you go to ConstanceCarterVIP.com and you sign up, you subscribe, because you get some one-on-one time with us where you could actually ask us questions, talk to us a little bit, and we can help you with your business. We can help you with your ideas, help you take your life to the next level. So make sure that you sign up, subscribe to ConstanceCarterVIP.com. Nola, up and down stroke, Rob, and these damn terms. Grandpa is in the closet. All right, y'all. So thank you guys. Make sure you share this with everybody in your circle. We just
hold on. Make sure before y'all leave. I mean, Constance didn't give me an opportunity to tell you who I was. I'm your light-skinned friend named Robert Antoinette. I am Robert Antoinette on LinkedIn. I am Robert Antoinette on Instagram. I am Robert Antoinette on Facebook. I am Robert Antoinette on Clubhouse. Everywhere you look, I am Robert Antoinette.
And make sure that you are subscribing to the Fly Nubian Queen channel on YouTube and on Facebook. The channel for melanated women and men just like you. And make sure that you follow me on Instagram. And I am Constance Carter. We be dropping some good stuff on Instagram. We be having some good content, good information, and on TikTok too. My TikTok is, let me see. I got about.
Hey, Wallace, I told Constance I don't dance for likes on TikTok.
And I sent him a bunch of videos where he was dancing for likes. So I got like 19,000 likes on TikTok. I got about 7,000 followers. I got one video that got like 80,000 views. One that got 76,000 views. So I'll be on there like doing my thing on TikTok. Make sure you follow me. I am Constance Carter, and on Instagram as well.
Is that how you do it?
No, that's not how you do it. You should do one with your daughter though. That'd be cool. But anyway, make sure that you follow us and make sure you're subscribing to the Fly Nubian Queen and Nobody Works Harder Than Constance Carter on YouTube and on Facebook. Make sure you heart it up. So on the count of 3, I want everybody to send us love, send us likes, send us all kind of emojis. No angry emojis, just likes, loves, laughs, hearts, thumbs up, everything. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.